Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary...
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means...
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong...
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corner.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's person.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for... In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing it.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanation.
Oh man, for real?
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it.
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't...
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm?
Glory to Boron! Burn in hell! You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Here I come!
You're finished!
Two heads!
Bloody
That's not
hell!
even fair!
You're finished! I got fire! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Swallow dance! Here I try harder! I'm just getting started! Burn! No further! You're mine! You're finished! Try this! A debut performance! Explosive ring!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Begin!
Shut him down!
Can't get out of this! I've used too much.
Okay! The everlasting Megasonic Thrust! Try this!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's the evil!
Eat dirt! Bloody Rising Phoenix! You're mine! Bloody Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix! You're mine! It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Hear my call!
Denied!
Take this!
Far enough! Here's the evil!
Negative game!
Not in the street!
See what happened there as you crossed. Shouldn't have done that.
Blood.
On your dance.
Burn in hell!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
No corruption!
Hurricane!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Water, hear my call! Blood! Burning strike! Water, hear my call!
Here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Ignite!
Free Blazer!
Here I come! You're finished! Try this! First strike!
By the power of
Explosive
water!
ray!
Water, hear my call!
Ignite!
Glacial Spear, hear my call!
Eat this! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Way!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Searing Blade!
Blending Blast!
Reload! Glacial Spear, here's the evil! Is that really hurt? Now I've seen everything!
The airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Now I'm in the groove.
Burn it!
Now you see what I can do.
Ridwell, Astral Energy, full throttle!
My turn. Crumble. I'll smash you.
It's over! Burn in hell!
No further.
Eat this.
Lunar Dreams!
Talon sword.
Lunar Blast!
You picked the wrong guy!
Astral Energy, full throttle!
Resonate with the earth.
Let me help!
Strike! Ignite!
Stalagmite. I felt fine not too long ago.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Elusive deity.
Blending Blast! You're mine!
Negative in the groove.
Take this!
Can't move. I couldn't make it in time.
Now I'm real mad.
It's over!
Bloody hell.
You're mine! It's over! You're mine!
The enemy wields our spirit.
You'll soon see about that!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
I need to be stronger.
Here's evil! Free cleanser!
On your
Not on my watch!
Take this!
Hear my call! Glacier Spear! Here's evil!
You're mine! Double demon trap! Shut
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
in a bind!
Glacier Spear! This one's mine!
All finished here and now! Burn! Armor won't save you! No escape!
Water! Hear my call!
I can carve now while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You picked the wrong fight!
Everyone hanging in there?
An opponent like this should be easy. Rending you apart. Eat dirt! Dare you apart!
Here's a healing
You're mine! I'm nearly done for. Pierce! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar Corruption!
Take this! Strike! Eat dirt!
Now you see what I can do! Now I'm in the groove! I never miss!
Here I come!
Do it!
It's over!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Take it!
Astral Arts!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not on my watch!
Here I come!
Flame of Fury! Burning!
Elusive
Glacial Spear!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
There. There. There.
Damn it! It's a trap! No choice! Glory to forward! Burn! Here I come!
In a bind? Now you see what I can
If it
do!
hides, just back it out again! Where are you going? Not in your dream!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
Astral Energy!
Say no more! My turn!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that! Lunar Blast! I'm all stuffed up!
Eat one!
Annihilation!
Smash you!
You're mine! It's over!
Lightning!
Burn it down! Take this!
You're done! First aid!
That freaking does it!
Resonate
with me! I'll tear you apart!
This one's mine!
I'm ready!
Teleportation!
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done!
Annihilation!
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not
Lunar
yet!
Corruption!
Crush!
Smash you!
It's
Lunar
over!
Blast!
Eat dirt! Heal! I owe you one!
This one's mine!
I'm
Who wants to
not
die
done!
next?
Now you see what I watch this!
Water! Hear my call!
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Dragon Blood! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There's always room for improvement. Ha!
I never miss!
Bloody howling!
Will this help? Your wings won't save you from me!
Hey, you okay? Airborne scoundrel,
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Evil Rod! You picked the wrong fight! Did you hear it now?
I never miss!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial
No, you
Spear!
can't get out of this! You're mine! It's over!
Freeze Laser! Not on my watch! That's my cue! Glacial
I'm
Spear!
shut him down!
Evil!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. What's this then?
Hey, Shion? Do you... What is it? Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria? You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out, babe. Rending you apart. Water. Try harder. No.
They may look cute out there, but they're vicious.
Here I come. It's over. In a bind. Do it. You're mine. You're finished.
This one's mine.
Oh. Now I'm real mad. I'll grind you into dust.
Here, let me have it.
Sword Rain Alpha.
I'll heal you all.
Try this.
Do it.
Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang.
Here, let me have it.
Burn in hell.
First aid.
No further.
I never miss.
I'll smash you. I'm just getting started.
Searing Blade.
Do it.
Reload.
Don't leave. Hey. Blow them away. No chance. Burn.
Lunar Blast.
Armor won't save you.
Lunar
No
Blast.
escape.
I'm all stuck up.
Dragon Form. Did you hear it now?
Lightning.
Explosive ring. I'm ready.
Annihilation. Astral energy.
Say no more.
I need to be stronger.
Coming through. You're mine. Eat this. I'll tear you apart.
Will this help?
Storm.
Healing
It's over. In the blood. Rending you a bloody hell. Try harder. I'm not right. Burn in
This
hell.
one's mine.
Armor won't save you. Just getting started. It's over. Burn in hell. I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me help you. First aid.
I owe you one.
Oh, and you.
I've been doing really great lately.
being interrupted.
I owe you one. I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do!
Burn in hell!
I'm ready! Now I'm real mad!
Here I come!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! I'm not
This one's
done!
mine!
You're finished!
In a bind?
Eat this!
Glacial Spear!
I
Here's
can
the
carve
evil!
through!
Do it! You're finished!
Eat this! I never miss!
Armor
The enemy
won't
wields
save
armor
you!
too.
We'll soon see about that! To die next!
Armor won't save you! I'm ready!
Burning astral energy! Full throttle!
There's always room for improvement.
Get lost!
Blending blast!
Where are you going?
Take this! Tornado drop! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Try harder! Eat this!
Free! It's almost too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest! Megathronic thrust!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Blow away! Ignite!
I never miss! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Will this go?
Double kick! Strike! Burn! Any more of this and I'll burn out! Hurricane thrust! Searing gale!
Do it!
You're mine!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Fury!
You're finished!
Bloody howling!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here's the
Negative day.
Freeze laser!
Can you take it? I'm on it.
Here I come!
Engulfs you.
Not today!
In a bind?
Take this!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor.
Here I come!
Do it!
Come on! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! My turn! Moon! It's over! Burn in hell!
Where are you going?
Leave the ensnaring to me.
You're finished!
Yeah, and the
Do it!
Dragon Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
action to action.
Now! Here I come! Burn in hell! Take this! It's over! Burn! Dragon Core!
I'm on a roll now. Stalagmite.
This should do it! Dragon
Bloody
Core!
howling. Elusive deity.
Explosive ring!
Dating
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
I'll tear you apart.
Renans blind you with a shot!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Megasonic thrust! Explosive ring!
I must remember my limits.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch this!
Ignite!
Eagle dive! I can carve through
You're mine!
Have it!
You're mine!
Eagle assault!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Knock it!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! It's over!
Big blast!
Take this! It's over!
Eat this!
Demon blast!
I'll run you through!
Dance on the wind! Shockwave blast! Infernal turret! Shockwave blast!
Burning Strike!
Infernal turret!
Freeze Lancer!
Watch it!
This is looking good!
Rip and tear!
Reload!
Blow away!
Corruption!
You're mine!
I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Everlasting dust! Burn! I'm ready! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
They've really got us on the rope.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Take this! You're finished! All good things come to an end. Dragon form! Hitting force! Ignite! Too fast! Dragon form! I'll trip it up. Now I'm in the groove.
I never miss! Doing
Is this it?
I couldn't make it in time.
Long! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Water! Here!
Listen to it!
No
one shall break this. You're mine! Ignite! No further!
Where
Won't
you
save you! I'll smash you! I'll finish you here and now!
Water! Hear my... Oh,
First strike! Crescent strike! Here I...
Hear me!
Blood! Bloody Ignite!
Here's a healing opportunity!
My turn! All finish you here and now! Dragon Sonic Thrust! Dragon Form! Try this! Eat this! Explosive ring! Tear you apart! Make an escape! Here I come! Blow away! Try this! Here I come! Mega Sonic Thrust! Try this! Explosive ring! Super Swallow! That freaking does it! Stardust!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from
It's
death
over!
with this!
Bloody
I'll bring you
not
back from
done! Not
death with
today!
This one's mine!
Can't get out of this!
I'll bring you back from death with this!
Can't move! Heal!
I can't heal you forever!
Not done yet! First strike!
Here, let me help.
Carve through armor! Demon leg!
First aid!
I'll smash you! This should do it! First strike! Take this! Burn!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
Not today! Watch it!
Annihilation!
Denied! Dust the dust! It's over! Stardust! First strike!
Hear my call!
Take this! Dragon down! Finish! Burn in hell! Watch this!
Burning!
Awesome!
Hear my
Burn
cry!
in hell! Catapult! Here I come!
Flame of fury!
Burn in hell! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I go! One more!
You're mine! You're finished!
Water! Hear my call!
Ignore!
Offline freak!
What the heck? Just sit still!
There, Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Now you see what I can do!
This is my fault.
Soaring blast! Frickin' does it! Eat dirt!
It's almost too strong. The enemy is ours too.
Be my...
You'll soon see about that!
Now you see what I can do!
Searing flame!
Burn in hell!
Reload!
Dragon Swarm! Blackened Blade! Double Demon Fang!
A debut performance.
Shockwave Slash!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Frickin' does it! No!
Lunar corruption!
Not done!
Back into the
Rotating
forest!
Pile Driver!
Annihilation!
Elusive Deity! Ignite!
Rotating pile driver.
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Do it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
opponent like this should be easy. Negative gate! Blow away! Dragon form! Dragon shout! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Eat this! Power of one! Splendid chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing heart! First
Begin!
aid!
Here I come! Mega Sonic Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Storm!
An astral
That's my cue!
Shut him down! You're mine! Armor won't save you! Take this! Here I come! You're finished!
Mega ray!
Eat this! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small.
but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
What's with that shining foe over there?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Negative splendid flash!
Here, let me help.
I'm on!
It's a duel of the arts!
Armor won't save
I
you!
owe you one. My turn.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take this!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Armor won't save you!
Here, let me help.
Dragon
Stalagmite!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Now I'm in the groove!
Where are you going?
Take this!
You're mine!
I'm ready to kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
My exploits are bearing fruit. Let's see what you've got.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Splendid flash! Blind you with a diesel flash!
Where are you going?
I'll smash you!
Do it!
Ninja Hurry! Hey! Blow them away!
Not a chance.
This one's mine!
No further! It's almost too strong! I want it! Split it open!
Be my guest.
Here's the healing arc!
Burn in hell!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Confiscating!
Elusive deity! See what happened there is I'm ready!
Lunar Corral! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Nicely done.
Out of our way!
Sword Lane Alpha! Splendid flash! Tear! Hurricane Blast! Searing Gale! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Not today! You're mine! You'll finish!
See what happened there is you crossed.
Alpha!
Do it! Shouldn't have done that! Hey! Blow them away! Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
Take this!
You're finished! Ignite!
I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
There's always room for improvement.
Real pain feels like? Forgive me. My fault. Take this! It's over! Dragon!
Denied!
I'm not done! On your... Never swallow down!
No chance! You picked the wrong fight!
I can carve through
I
armor!
owe you one.
In a bind?
You're mine!
Watch this!
Mine!
Swallow dance!
Lunar corruption!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Out of our way!
Armor won't save you!
Healing circle!
In a bind?
I owe you one.
I'll smash you!
You're finished! First
Where are you going?
Smash you!
Mega Red!
Ignite!
This one's mine!
Armor won't save you! Now, in the groove! No further!
Dragon Form! Ignite!
Do it! That's my cue! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
My turn! Take this!
Confiscated!
Take this!
Renans watch it!
Don't get complacent.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Goron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
No further.
Freeze Lancer!
Devastation!
Watch this!
Tear!
Crescent Flash!
Searing Gale!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Burn it
The
down!
enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Stalagmite!
Sword! This should do it! I'm not done!
Where are you going? Air pressure! Can't get out of this! I can carve
looking
through
good.
armor!
Not on my watch!
Everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
Burn!
Where are you going?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll cover you!
Here I come! It's over! I owe you one.
Tornado Drive!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! You didn't ask for a replacement!
No escape!
Another incantation ruin. It's in your hands.
Here I come! You pay for that! Strike!
I'll smash you!
It's over!
I can carve through. I'm on a roll now.
Is this what real pain feels like?
You
I
picked the
can
wrong
carve
fight!
through armor. Watch this.
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
You're mine! Pierce!
I'm on it. carve through armor!
It's weakened!
Burn up!
This ends now! Burn in hell!
I'll bring you back from death
You're
to
mine! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust!
Annihilation!
Super Strike! You're finished! This should do it! Thrust! Burn in hell!
Water!
Smash
Hear
you!
my call!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
You picked
I
the wrong
never
fight!
fit! Not in your dreams!
Denied! Tornado drive!
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
That's right!
Dragon Swarm!
Seismic rupture!
Try this!
Tempest engulf you!
Flame of fury!
Here I go!
Might with black
Hear my
flame!
call!
You're mine! Sword Rain
Couldn't make it in
Flame of
time.
fury! Burning strike!
Immune to
Not now, not ever!
Lunar blast! Back into the fray!
Here I come!
Eating fire!
I never miss!
Armor won't save you! Soul with life!
This one's mine!
Resuscitate in a bind! Eat this! I'm on a roll now!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus.
Not today!
Time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
No escape! You picked the wrong fight!
One more!
Dragon Swarm!
Reload! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Explosive Ring!
I've let you all down.
Forgive me.
I owe you one. I'm not done!
They smite.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Ready to go!
Running Flash! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'll bring you back from death to life.
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Far enough!
Take this! It's over!
Confiscated! Another
Wait! Something's happening!
They fuse together? Denied! Far enough!
water! Here's my
Far
fire!
enough!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Demon Land!
Here I come!
Tornado
Ignite!
drive!
Here's a healer!
I'll face
Sword Rain
you!
Alpha!
Mega ray!
Super Running Flash! Dragon Swarm!
I'll smash you!
Try this! Is this it?
Dragon Shell!
Not done!
This one's mine!
Rending you apart! I can carve through armor! In a bind?
Here's a healer!
Denied! Dragon
Not
Shell!
on my watch!
I'll finish you here and now!
Ignite!
Rending you no further!
Gravitas field!
Talon sword!
Mega
Now
ray!
you see what I can do!
Burn in hell!
Where are you going?
Eat it! I'm on a roll now!
Ignite!
Water!
Hurricane Thrust! Ceiling Gale!
Burning strike!
Eagle Brawn!
Laser spear! Here's the evil!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Rending you apart!
Healing!
I owe you one.
Begin! Seismic
Mega
rupture!
ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Reflect on thy sin! They smite
Fire!
with black and blade!
I can't heal you forever!
Ignite!
I'm on a roll now!
I owe you one.
Where are you going?
I can carve through
It's
armor in
over.
the groove!
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Here I
I'm
go!
on it!
I'm all stopped up!
Hurricane!
Eat dirt! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
that sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Xion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xian said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xian's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Voron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. Time
I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Bull Run, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you. You're mine!
I'll smash you! I'm on
It's
a roll
over.
now! In a bind?
Be gone.
You're mine!
All good
Try
things
harder!
come to an end.
Not a chance!
Let me free you of
Take
your power.
this.
Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane!
Chocolate
Just
Shot!
won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Now!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open! Let's go!
Done!
I'll face you!
Burn in hell!
I never miss!
I'm on it! I can carve through! I'll finish you here and now! You take it!
No, not here's the evil!
Elusive deity!
Where are you going?
You get this! Take this!
Here I come!
I'll finish you here and now!
Not today!
By the power of
Dragon
ready.
Swarm! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You're mine!
What's he planning?
Damn it!
This looks bad. We've got to stop him.
Eat this! Scream, fade, blood,
Freeze.
benediction.
Ignite!
Take this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Take this.
Forgive me.
Dragon Swarm!
Entertain me.
Dragon Swarm!
A new melody.
Explosive Ring!
Take this.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Far enough. Armor won't save like this.
Not today!
Take
Here
this.
we go again. Now you see what I can do. Take this.
No escape! Burn!
I'll finish you here and now.
Done!
Here.
I almost killed it!
On your knees.
Explosive Ring!
I'm all stuffed up.
Take that. Resonate with the earth.
Now this is enjoyable.
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance!
Here.
Burn!
Here I go. I can carve through all of
Is this it? I couldn't...
Here, let me help them.
Elusive deity. I'm on a roll now.
Not today!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying. Just yet.
Ignite!
Rending you apart.
First aid!
Bloody howling.
Burn it! Finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Got him.
It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now!
You think this is over?
What? think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign.
What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent us being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. They never asked you to rule.
No one did.
What do I care? Your wants. You are but a dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
This is some punishment.
You pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
I'll tear you apart!
Not in your dreams! Burning strike!
Do not
hear my call!
Burn in hell! They smite with blood!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear my
Burn in
call!
hell! I'll smash you! That's the key!
Where are you going?
Ignite! Negative Not today! Rending you apart! Bloody holiday!
No harm to being interrupted.
Here I come!
Where are you going?
Armor won't save you!
Take this!
Searing flame!
Ignite!
Now you see what I can do! Stupidity!
Not in your dreams!
First strike!
I'll finish you right now! Begin!
Water!
Resonate with the earth!
Burn! You're mine!
Is this what real pain feels like?
What this?
Hear my call!
All shall bow before me!
Glacial spear! Pierce eagle!
Take this!
Eagle of do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Know your place!
Ignite!
Lunar
Smash
corruption!
you! Heal!
You're mine!
No further!
I'm not done! Kneel before your sovereign!
Eat this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll run you through! Death from the wind!
This one's mine!
Your life will end
I
here!
can carve through armor!
Far enough! Not on my watch! Mega Ray!
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Where are you going?
I'll smash you! Denied!
Here I am, proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Glacial spear!
Eat this!
No dawn shall break this fight!
Not today!
Try order!
My turn! Not yet!
Searing flame! Reroll!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? I shall be the ruler of all things!
I
Take this!
All scout
Burn
done! Burn it out!
Elusive deity!
Dragon
Rotating
form!
pile driver!
Shockwave flash!
Elusive deity!
Infernal thorax! Try harder!
Freaking does it!
Burn it out!
Bloody
This one's mine!
Dragon! Burn! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Throne! Everything finally belongs to me! Powers! Moves over and crushes those who fall at his feet! Are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renans Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Course!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
The Renans Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renans Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman, and the Renaissance. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Xion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden, whether I really am a descendant of Naori, those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renans Alma, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renans Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renans Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renans Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renans Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Dahna.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get your...
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I haven't.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with them.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they...
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd...
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills. But not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people?
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the capital.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredient.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Kalagli.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these pots?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I almost think we're just Dahnans from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourselves.
I owe you one.
Scream made of blood.
Rending you a bloody blade! Megasonic thrust! Try this! Explosive ring! Ignite!
This one's mine!
In a bind?
Not on my watch! Steel Force!
An Astro Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Sleep now!
Eternal devastation!
Bloody
Vacuum blade!
Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
action to action.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow.
So that...
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the... problem, and that's what counts.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Nope. Like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who are all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
think about it, thinking for yourself can... can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No, I'm all right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend...
That looks... pretty good. I think it turned out pretty decent, but what do you all think?
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort.
Yeah,
In my book, there's no...
Yeah,
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Sorry.
yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made. To think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
it looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around.
Yes.
What?
I'm sorry.
Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dahna, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed.
I wonder if something happened.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Eat this! Now I can let loose! Pierce!
Lunar corruption!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Now I can let loose! You're mine!
Pierce evil!
Start up! Rising Phoenix!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
To me!
I'm ready!
Watch them!
Inferno
Astral energy! Full throttle! ski here.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Rising Phoenix!
There!
Ready, go on!
Magna Ray! I'm ready to
Pull
attack!
away! Ready, flip
There! Help me!
I'm on it!
That freaking does it!
Ready, flash!
There!
I'll finish you here and now!
Raining slash!
Does it?
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Vacuum blade! Vacuum blade!
Inferno power! Second glory!
Eat this! I'll run you
Water! Here! Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I can feel my precision improving.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shio.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Xion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Rennas Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Rennas Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen... Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion, or her motive. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Voron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
I never miss! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Thanks, Xion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be back.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Right here! I got it!
I'm not done!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Bashing blade!
Reload!
Megasonic thrust!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No complaints here!
I'm not done!
This one's
Here I
done!
am!
Eagle Dive!
Vacuum blade!
Burning
There!
Glacial Spear!
I'll finish you here and now!
Freeze Lancer!
This one's
It's
mine!
devastation! My turn!
Dragon Shot!
Inferno burn!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Voron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Phoenix! Here I come! Eat dirt! Now I can let... Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Strike!
Armor won't
Got
save
fire!
us!
I've got this! Let a monster handle it!
All yours!
Xion, none!
Get out of my sight, Mona! You'll get hit! Oops!
Right, sorry, thanks!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art!
Dance!
Next! Devastation!
Eagle Assault!
I feel sprightlier than before.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Okay, here I go.
Here, let me help.
Eternal Dahnan!
Away! Natural?
Ignite!
Water, hear my call. Not on my watch.
You're mine!
This one's mine. Let me again, not in your dreams.
Now it's over! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Looks like some solid equipment.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renans, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
A comfortable win.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Not today! All yours! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done!
Looks like we got them all.
Let loose! Ignite!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Hurricane thrust! Ceiling down!
With this, I can become even stronger.
I won't forgive you!
Burn in hell! Come one, come all! Hurricane thrust!
Eat this!
As impressive as all your wings won't save you from me!
Eat dirt! My turn!
Flying free!
Now, what is it?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Here will fly! Crumble!
There's always room for improvement.
That equipment should come in handy.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Finally.
What is it?
I found an ingredient. Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Venencia was most fortunate, I see. That was quite the little... adventure we went on.
I think Hoodle senses something. Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding...
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that...
Actually, the color of Dahnan owls' feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups, even if they all belong to the same key.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddy. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with...
We'll do our best, so don't...
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh. Well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it. From both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh!
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahnan owls...
I thought the Dahnan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us.
Huh? Oh, no, I mean...
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it...
Really? Well, let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to...
What do you mean? You're the one who put them...
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon your...
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number. It's a testament to how much you care for Hoodle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hoodle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the... Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. No further!
My turn!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Hi, Hoodle!
My turn! My turn!
First aid!
Thanks!
The heavens must be smiling.
Huge. Gotta break through.
Fires at half.
Here I go.
This
What real pain feels like?
Hear my call! I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Now you see what I can do!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Lightning one's mine!
I'll finish you here and now!
Dance in the wind! Feel! Hear my coming handy! Water!
No
Hear my
further.
call! There you go! Don't let up!
Take it! Ignite!
Glacial Steel! Here's the door! Whoa!
Armor
One
won't
at a
save
time!
you.
Freeze blend! I never miss!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's the here!
Eat dirt!
First
Hurricane thrust! Searing gale!
Quiver Dragon! Supernova!
Struck!
Annihilation!
This should do it!
What real pain feels?
save you!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
First strike! I'm not done yet!
Here's a healing heart.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Double demon strike! Blow away! Try there! Inferno turret! You're mine! Ignite! Eternal devastation! Burn! Do it! Trigger!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
No escape!
Wind astral energy! Flame of fury! The enemy is going all out! Illuminate enemies are coming!
Then we'll take them down! I won't lose. Not now, not ever!
Raging fury!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Burn in hell!
Eagle fly!
I'll finish you here and now! Here I come! Not today!
Illuminate the dark!
Now I'm in the groove!
This one's mine!
It's over! Eat
Holy
this!
land! Super Here's a healing art! First aid! By the power of water! Get to the wind!
I'm not done!
Air thrust!
Searing gale!
Photon flash! This one is almost in the bag!
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best! Here!
Can't move.
You'll pay for that! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Eat this! Awesome! Here I come!
Freeze Lancer!
Talon Hurricane! Searing gale!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
That's awesome!
Annihilation!
Take it! It's over! Ignite! Now! Here I come! Tear!
Illuminate the dark! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I need to be stronger.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Well...
Rather.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Yeah!
What? Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind. In to get here faster.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dahna's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy and... Here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here I come one, come on! Try this! This one's gonna be tough! Okay, let's try harder!
Armor won't save me if you hear me now!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm on this!
I never miss.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on.
Here I come.
Now I'm in the groove.
Far enough.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
In here.
Not today!
Here's my call.
Eternal devastation!
Spear. Pierce the evil.
Going in. Watch this.
Eternal devastation!
Do it.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. Let's dispose of the trash.
Eat this!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force.
Okay.
Now.
Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
We won that by a mile. This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Right, here goes! Conscious Phoenix!
Talon Hurricane!
Terror!
Inferno
Feeling Gale!
Annihilation! Hair
Ignite! I'll take you all out!
Here's
Got flyers!
I got it! Let him mark
You picked the wrong fight! All yours! Crush! Not
You made
today!
quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
With this, I can become even stronger.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out. I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Explosive ray!
Now it's a groove.
I never miss. Eagle Fly!
I'll smash you.
Now I can
Not
let
on
loose.
my watch.
You're mine! Burn in hell!
There.
I'm just getting started.
The enemy feels
Do
ours
it.
too.
Wilson, this one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
There.
Not a chance.
Got you. Talon Hurricane.
I'm
I'm
not
all
done.
stopped up. Burn. Do it. Lock.
Demons descend. Flashing fang. I'm even stronger than before.
What a rush!
Little help!
You're mine!
Hear me, flame of fury!
Here I come! Through it all!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Armor won't save you! Oh! Now I'm flying free!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Here! Swallow dance! Try
What's this? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Try this! Explosive ring! Swallow dance!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can... feel my precision improving.
No choice!
Dragon form! Sword rain alpha! Try this!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Dragon form! Explosive ring!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Hurricane thrust! Searing gale! You're mine! Not today!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now! Not today!
It was nice while
Don't
it
mind if I
lasted.
do!
Take this!
I can carve through armor!
Where are you going? Now!
Air!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Guess I misread the landing.